78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So let's talk about it, y'all. So it took me a few days to get caught up on this story, this scam of a story that the media is running with and YouTubers are running with rampantly. Now that goes to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, two WNBA players, two young ladies. They are phenomenal athletes and two of the best at their game, right? Playing in WNBA, all right? They were rivals in college. A big hoopla was made about their rivalry in college when Angel Reese played for LSU, and I think Caitlin Clark was with Iowa, I believe. And Caitlin Clark and LSU defeated Iowa in one of those years. And it was a big hoopla about, Angel Reese, she did Caitlin Clark's signature, you can't see me, little thing, the little hand in the face. But a lot of people didn't know that was Caitlin Clark's signature move. They just jumped on it and thought it was some ghetto black girl stuff that Angel Reese was doing. So they jumped out there and said how disrespectful it was. Then later on they find out that was actually Caitlin Clark move, and they made fools of themselves. But whatever. They moved to the NBA, the WNBA. Caitlin Clark is balling. She's like a phenomenal basketball player, right? She has a huge fan base. Angel Reese is balling. Same thing, huge fan base. But the problem is other people who have different agendas have attached themselves to Caitlin Clark. It's a lot of them who they want to use Caitlin Clark as the symbolism of supremacy for them. You understand? Now, this is not what Caitlin Clark wants, but this is an agenda that I've seen several people on YouTube and on social media in general do. People don't know nothing about basketball. I mean, literally, they'll tell you they don't even watch basketball. Well, I'm going to watch it now because of Caitlin Clark. She's pretty good. Kind of how people was saying when, rap music is trash. I'm not listening to that stuff. Then when Eminem started doing good, I'm going to buy that album. People want to salute and praise what they can identify with, somebody that they can identify with racially doing well, culturally doing well. I get it, right? I'm not even mad at it. But there are some of these people that are flat out racist, and they're trying to use Caitlin Clark as their champion for their cause. Caitlin Clark has consistently shut this down. She don't want to be a part of this little agenda y'all trying to use her for, yet still they keep pushing. Last year they said they was done with her when Caitlin Clark praised black women. They got mad at this girl because she praised black women. Literally. If that's not racist, I don't know what is. How are you mad at a girl for praising black women? But you haven't been mad if she would have said, hey, I want to give a shout out to the Latino women out there that are doing this and doing that, and or she said, hey, I'm going to give a shout out to the women that have survived cancer, or I'm going to give a shout out to, why is it that when she gave a shout out to black women and for their contribution to the game of basketball, and for her recognizing that black women are mistreated, why is that bothering y'all? That should be an issue. But anyway, let's deal with this. RG3, former NFL quarterback, failed miserably in Washington and other places. He has a podcast now, like most of these athletes. When they fail in the NFL, they try to jump into our world with the podcast and doing videos and stuff like that. It's worked out for a few of them, like Gilbert Arenas and a few others have done phenomenal. But RG3, one thing I've noticed, and one thing I've noticed about him, and not just him, I don't want to single him out, but a lot of these guys that happen to be black, happen to be black conservatives, what irritates me is they think, like, I think I missed this meeting, right? I missed the meeting where if you're a black conservative, you have to pretend like racism don't exist or racism doesn't bother you. Oh, I just brush it off my shoulders. I ignore it. It doesn't affect me at all. Oh, that's not racist. I don't believe it. If you notice, all of these, I want everybody who listens to me, this video, just think about what I'm saying here for a minute. It seems like every black conservative, everyone who considers themselves a black conservative that's on social media, they have this weird fascination with Yassa Boston and trying to get a cookie, get a pat on their head like a dog or something. You know how it is when, like, you ever been somewhere where kids are trying to get your approval? Hey, uncle, look what I did. Ooh, right? Hey, look. And then your daughter come to you, Dad, look what I did. Ooh, you're like, yeah, that's good, baby. You know what I'm saying? You ever went and volunteered at your kids' school class? You ever see the enthusiasm kids have when they're trying to get your approval? They want you to tell them good job, right? And you feel it right away that they're trying to get your approval. So you make sure you like, hey, good job. You make sure you encourage them. This is the feeling I'm getting with guys like RG3, Jason Whitlock, and a lot of others. Black conservatives online, for whatever reason, they feel like because I'm a conservative, I have to like always take the side of them or the others versus us. And it's corny. You can at least mix it up sometime. I mean, it's corny, dog. It really is. So anyway, RG3 comes out. That's his wife in the background. Don't ask me why she's there. This is his podcast. But she's in the background drinking her tea and instructing him, obviously, his overseer or something. I don't know why she's there. But whatever. He's just ripping into Angel Reese. While his wife, his snow bunny, is back there listening. Nodding her head. That's right, boy. That's right. And he just, yeah. And you can't tell me no Angel Reese, she hate Caitlin Clark. She hates her. And I know what hate is. She hates her. Maybe you do know what hate is since you hate black women. I mean, it's obvious to me. I mean, if you can get inside Angel Reese's head over a basketball play, she got hard fouled and then she stepped to Caitlin Clark like everybody does in competition in sports. Basketball, you see that at the YMCA. So people get in each other's face. But you turning that, a regular basketball play, into let me psychoanalyze. Let me get inside the mind of the black woman. I'm going to tell you, see, she really jealous. She hate Caitlin Clark. I'm going to tell you what it is, Jack. She hate her because she Angel Reese mad. I'm going to tell you why she mad. Because she got to get them wigs from the beauty supply store to make her hair straight. She got to get that relaxer. But see, I'm going to tell you, Caitlin, she got her hair naturally straight. See, Kate, she got that milk of magnesia skin complexion. See, Caitlin, she just better. That's my Angel mad. This how you sound. You done got in her mind and told this girl, told the whole world that this sister hates Caitlin Clark over a basketball player. First game of the WNBA season. First game. They already back on it. They already started it. Already back on it, trying to push this agenda. Jason Whitlock, he another one. Throw your people under the bus constantly throwing. Hey, Master, did you see me? You see how I threw her under the bus? So Master, you know you can trust me, right? Jason Whitlock got kicked off of every job he's ever had. And he has bootlicked and did everything he could to make these people like him, and they still keep putting him in his place. So my thing is this, man. I don't know what y'all getting out of this, man. Yeah, you can get some subscribers. It's a cheap way to, like, get you some subs and stuff up on social media. But the downside about that is this, man. The downside about cutting these jigs is that those others will support you in the beginning. If you get too big for your britches, they'll just throw you under the bus. You ever get accused of something? I'm gonna tell you something, RG3. You think you ain't good with them. OJ did too. Everybody think they ain't good with them. Everything going fine. I thought I was in good. I used to work this job, RG3. Boy, you should have seen me working. Boy, I was working so good and running around there. You know what I'm saying? I was the man. All them people smiled in my face and they just liked me so much. One misunderstanding. I mess around and because I worked in shipping and receiving, I ran the shipping and receiving department. I had ordered these weapons. I get martial arts weapons and novelty items and stuff like that. I order them. I just send them. I collect that kind of stuff. I got a man cave full of swords and just different things like that, right? Psi and commas and all that kind of stuff. But so I used to order that stuff, but then I started having a problem with Amazon sending that stuff to my house. I'm not there. Then by the time I get back, I get an email saying it's been delivered. But then by the time I get to the house, somebody in Porch Pirate got me. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, I work in shipping and receiving. You know what I'm saying? Let me just have some stuff sent here, so I'm gonna be the first one to get it off the truck. You know what I mean? I just take it to my car, whatever, no big deal. Plus, I'm the man up here. Everybody like me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like me. I'm Kev. The you know what? I was gonna say the word, but I ain't gonna say it. Kev the raccoon. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here. Everybody like me, right? And what they do to me? I ordered a brass knuckle belt buckle. So it was novelty. It wasn't a real brass knuckle. It was made out of plastic, but it was in the shape of a brass knuckle. And it was a belt buckle. So it was plastic, right? Cheap plastic that if you punch somebody with it, it's going to break, you know what I'm saying? But it's a dope belt buckle. It's going to look nice, you know what I'm saying? You put it on, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I ordered that RG3, and I had it sent to the job. For some reason, this one didn't go to the loading dock where I'm at, to the shipping department. It went to the office. I don't know why. So the office takes it, instead of calling me and saying, hey, Kevin, we got a package here for you. What they did was they opened it up. And they said, well, we got a right to open up anything personal that comes to the job. Well, that's fine. So they seen that it's a novelty. The letter attached to it, the note inside says novelty fake brass knuckle belt buckle. Yet they called me to the office, asked me to explain. I said, oh. So I told them the same thing I told y'all. Oh yeah, I ordered a lot of stuff like that, but I ordered here because somebody keeps stealing it from my house on my porch. I'm not home. So, well, unfortunately, Kevin, we're gonna have to suspend you. We're gonna have to send you home. I'm like, why? Well, this is a weapon technically, and I said, wait a minute. You think I ordered this? The woman literally. This is the woman I talk to every day, and smile, laugh. We laugh together. We eat lunch together. Kathy from Human Resources. Here's what she said. How do we know that you didn't order this to hurt someone? I said, Kathy, this is me you talking to. Kathy, I work around. We got wrenches in here the size of a 5-year-old child. I got hammers, nail guns. I got all kind of stuff in here to hurt somebody. What are you talking about? All them people looked at me and sent my black behind home. Said, sit down. And it was on my record. From that day forward, I understood the assignment. I forgot for a minute. I forgot that I was a brother. And RG3, you done forgot you a brother. Jason Whitlock been forgot. And a lot of the rest of you dudes done forgot. Because you ain't been in no trouble yet. But something happened. If that woman sitting behind you accused you of anything, brother, they taking her side. You better believe it. You better believe it. So I don't know why you out here cutting these major jigs, acting a fool. I don't get it. Another thing, I am a conservative. Well, I used to think I was a conservative until I seen y'all. I don't understand you dudes on the internet. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to abortion rights and stuff like that, I am conservative. When it comes to I would say like the unalive penalty, I don't even know if you can say that on YouTube no more. That's why I say unalive penalty. I'm a conservative. I'm for that. I'm for that penalty. When it comes to the economy, I'm a conservative. Education, that's a tricky one. Education, but I will say this. The one thing for sure that I know I'm liberal on is when it comes to the idea that government, most conservatives believe that government should be limited and small, stay out of people's business. You know what I'm saying? Free market and this and that. I do believe, this is why I'm a little liberal. I believe that it's the government's responsibility to correct any wrongs that have been made. So if something was unfair, like some racial injustice, if there's a system in play to help certain people and hurt others, then the government has to correct that. And that's why I differ from other conservatives. There's a lot of other conservatives that call themselves black conservatives, quote unquote, that believe that, oh no, man, everybody gotta get it out the mud, get it how you live. I don't agree with affirmative action. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. You know what I'm saying? No, a wrong was done. I'm black before I'm anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm black. Then I'm a black man. You understand? Black father. I'm a black husband. You understand? I'm an American. I'm all kind of things, but I'm black, and I'm not gonna put that on the back burner for nobody or nothing else. And I'm not no slave. You understand? And I don't belong to any party. You understand? So I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent, and I vote for however I'm feeling at the moment. You understand me? I voted for Obama. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I voted for Obama because he was black. Yes, indeed. I wanted to see if he was gonna win, and I voted for him because he's a brother, and I ain't ashamed of it. You understand? But prior to Obama, I voted for George Bush. You understand me? So I'm just saying, I'm an independent. You can't throw me in no basket and say, oh, this is what you. So I don't understand a lot of y'all, you brothers and sisters that come online and brag about being conservatives and acting like y'all so different. I'm not a part of the Democratic plantation. I'm off the plantation. But then okay, cool. You ain't on the Democratic plantation, but you on the Republican plantation. I don't understand why you think that other one is better than I don't get it. I don't understand it. So anyway, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese both want to play basketball, bro. They just want to play basketball. They don't want to be a part of nobody's war of words or nobody's race war. They don't want to be a part of it. They just want to hoop. So Angel Reese, this is the series of plays. I wish I could show it, but I can't. Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky was playing Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese was going for a rebound, and she shoved one of the Fever players, a little old school trick, get her out of position so you can get that rebound. Because Angel Reese is a rebounding machine. So she shoved her a little bit to get that rebound. Caitlin Clark was trying to get the referee's attention, saying, hey, she just shoved the player. So Caitlin Clark saw Angel Reese had an easy layup. Caitlin Clark did what she was supposed to do, which was to foul Angel Reese and prevent her from going up. You don't do no tic-tac foul where it could be an and one. You got to foul her so she has to go to the line, and you don't put yourself in position to get an and one. Salute to Caitlin Clark. That's what you're supposed to do. I wish more males in the NBA would do that, but it's hard now because everything is flagrant. But so that's what happened. The league, the referees called it a flagrant on Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese was mad. She thought she got fouled too hard, so she stepped to Caitlin. Caitlin walked away or whatever, and that was the end of it. It was no big deal. But the media is still talking about this. Like 3 days later, they still crying. Oh, they're talking about the racial angle. Like what racial angle? What are you talking about? What did y'all talk? It's a basketball play. Both Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark said after the game it was a basketball play. Let's move on. Yet, RG3 coming on here, enough is enough. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. She hates her with every fiber of her bones. Her ancestors hate Caitlin Clark. Caitlin is everything she wants to be. I mean, he just like, bro, where is this coming from? But then you mad at Ryan Clark. RG3 is mad at Ryan Clark because Ryan Clark came out and checked you and said, look, bro, I'm just going to paraphrase. He said, look, man, you keep talking about like trying to get inside the mind of these black women, but yet your last 2 marriages have been to snow bunnies. So why are you talking about black women and their mindset and all this stuff. This is what I don't understand about you dudes. If everything's so good in the land of the snow, you like playing in the snow, everything's great, right? Then why do you keep worried about what's going on the dark side? Oh yeah, on the dark side. Why are you worried about what's going on over here, bro? You playing in the snow. Be happy, fam. Enjoy yourself. Why you keep, and I'm going to tell you something. You hurt, bro. This is a battered man, scarred man syndrome or something. You hurt. One of them girls hurt your feelings in high school. One of them girls I know how it go. I'm just keep it real. I know how it go. One of them girls, them little fine black chicks, who she probably was the it girl in high school. She couldn't see your potential. She couldn't see you was going to the NFL. She chose the dope boy over you, didn't she? She called you a lame-o. I don't know, girl. He talk funny. He a lame. I understand. I understand how that can upset you. But you're a grown man, dog. You gotta get over it. You gotta get over it, fam. You can't keep holding this on and only snow bunnies don't truly understand me. I remember one time in high school, I was sitting down and I was eating carrots and peanut butter for lunch, and everyone laughed at me because these blacks are not cultured enough to understand why carrots and peanut butter go together. And they were just laughing at me. But then there was this one white girl, and she looked at me and said, "Hey, would you like some of my celery with peanut butter?" And me and her bonded. Yeah, so she's different. And I fell in love. I get it, RG3. I get it, bro. I've heard 100 stories just like you. I get it, bro. I understand exactly where you're coming from. I get it. I ain't gonna say nothing, but trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just couldn't do it. It just depends on, whatever. You picked your woman, that's your woman. You love her, that's cool. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, at the end of the day, all I know is that woman accused you of something, you better believe. Strange fruit, bro. Strange fruit. But anyway, that's my opinion on the matter. Shout out to Malcolm X. I missed his celebration yesterday. But shout out to the good brother Malcolm and his family, his ancestors, and his descendants that are still here. Salute to them. Shout out to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Let them girls play basketball. Leave them alone, please. Leave them alone. Stop trying to make them a part of some little race war. All of you so-called black conservatives, y'all brothers have to clean your act up, for real. Y'all have to clean your act up. Even the women, too. Have to clean your act up because you're not helping the cause of black conservatives. You're just not. When people see that you're afraid to stand up against racism, when people see you always side with the others versus your people, don't nobody want to be a part of that, bro. Not no silent ones. You might catch a few jigs here and there. They're going, people who want to, hustle. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this real quick so I can get me 100,000 subs. And then I'm going to go back to the hood. No, whatever. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty ODBC. I want y'all to smash that like button, y'all. Hit the subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I drop a new video. Above all things, make sure you go check me out on Patreon. That's patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Come on over there and get some of that good game. And if you are into bulldogs, the American Pit Bull Terrier, check me out on patreon.com/Game Dog Talk, where I have a legendary panel. Only American Kennels, Brother Bakri, old school OG. We got the brother Richard Garcia, Schoolboy, the legendary Schoolboy. We have Rastaman Boone in the building. We have Walking Down Round Big Stepping. So if you're into the American Pit Bull Terrier and these dogs, make sure you check me out. We up out of here, though. Deuces.